Hey, everybody. So, as I teach yoga, I know many of you guys are now working from the desks. And so I see a lot of hip issues. I teach hot hips at my studio. It's been super fun to getting to know the bodies. What I see a lot is asymmetrical muscular patterns, which can set you up for some injuries down the line. So I want to kind of teach you guys how you guys can mindfully be addressing these things when you're working, or those of you who are stuck at home working, whatever the case might be. It's an easy thing for you because all you need, let's go ahead and inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, interlace your hands, pull up, gaze up, and really pull up and really bend over to the right side and back up and go to the left and back up. Sorry, you guys. And bring it down all the way. So what I want you to do is sit up nice and tall. And I'm just going to go show you guys sideways. So tilt your pelvis forward and then tilt your pelvis back. Tilt your pelvis forward and back. And as you can see, the position of the pelvis really dictates your spine, where it goes, right? So if you're stuck here all day, I want you to rethink that and make sure you pull up and out, really draw the navel to the spine and sit up nice and tall. You see how positionally it aligns my whole spine much better over the pelvis versus being back here, right? That creates a lot of issues, especially around the middle, where that's where all our internal organs are. So sitting up nice and tall, this is where I want you guys to be positioned. And it usually helps to be scooching up forward towards the front of the chair to make sure you're not easily going to tilt it back. So it takes a lot of mindful awareness in the beginning to be able to do that. And so I'm going to swing my chair back. What I want you to do is position the chair so it's when you're bent this way, that the knees are at 90-degree bend. So I don't want the chair to be too high or I don't want the chair to be too low, right? And so you want to make sure that you have a 90-degree bend right there. I'm going to face you. Place the left ankle on top of the right knee, sitting up nice and tall. This is where you can really be mindful of your sits bones on the chair. So you really have to work hard to create this contact of the left hip bone or sits bone down on the chair. Bring the left toes up towards the left shin and push the left knee down, sitting up nice and tall. Try to be square and hinge forward from your hips and really create this openness on the left hip. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And if you want a little boost, you can even take your right heel up, sitting up nice and tall. You guys might be stuck in a meeting, those of you who are working from the office, but this is a nice way for you to secretly doing some physical therapy exercises or yoga exercises in this way. And then bring it down to accentuate. You can do that throughout the day. Place your on top of the left knee, sit up nice and tall, pushing the right knee down, really grasp the sit bones down on the chair, sitting up nice and tall. Lift your left heel up as you hinge forward. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Chest up and back always, right? Don't be stooping or stoop down when you're working. That creates a lot of unnecessary tightness in the low back and back. And I even want to go as far as to let you know to make sure you don't cross your legs, because a lot of the times we try to hinge from one side over to the other side and then we don't keep weight evenly placed on the sits bones. So that's what I want you guys to avoid. Okay. So I want you to come to the left side of the chair and then push the left hip back, right? Or left leg back, as if you're doing a supported crescent pose, right? You want to be very secretive at the office, or if this is just a little break, that's fine. I want you to place weight on the right foot as well as the right toes or left toes behind you. And then I want you to press down through the left toes and extend the knee further back and try to avoid hyper arching your back, but tuck your tailbone and really feel the stretch into the hips. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Those of you who come to my class, I've told you that I was going to record this class for you. Whatever dysfunctions that I see in the class, Gina, our yoga director, and I are going to come and address these issues so it can further help you to elevate your practice in every way possible. And then bring it back and then stretch and pull back, stretch and pull back and stretch. And then you can place your left hand on the outside of the right knee and place the right hand behind you and take it back, squeezing your belly, straightening the left knee and really pushing down through the right hip to really get that nice stretch into your thoracic spine and bring it back. And I'm going to place my left foot back and turn my chair around and scooch myself to the right side of the chair this time. Place the right leg back and really ground through the left foot and really pay attention to my pelvis to make sure that I'm not arching. I'm tucking my tailbone down and under, drawing the navel in toward the spine, pushing the back leg back, pushing down through my toes, and really, really holding it there. And I can tell my right side is a lot tighter. And it's common for you guys to find that one side is usually tighter. Bend your knee and then straighten and bend and straighten and bend and straighten. Hold it there. Right hand on the outside of the left knee and then twist. But as you do that, really squeeze through your belly and make sure that the left hip bone is grounded on the chair to enable this rotation to occur with a stable basis being your pelvis. Come to the middle, sit up nice and tall, introduce your hands behind you like so, and pull it back. And if you're able to, see if you guys can put it on top of the chair. Shoulders go forward, tuck and lift, or tuck your tailbone down and under, arch your back, and then tilt your pelvis forward. Go back and forth in this way so you learn what your range is, and then you can stay nice and tall. Take a deep breath in and really thread the rib cages down and in to activate your core. And then you can do that. Relax your arms nice and slow. You can do that throughout the day to just remind yourself to be mindful of your posture throughout the day. This is a time, you guys, to be so and take care of you together. And this is a hard time for everybody. So with that, I'll see you guys all soon.